30 years. Therefore be it resolved that the Pike County Board of Commissioners do hereby deem it an honor and a pleasure to extend this certificate of recognition to Mr. Moses Beatty on his 100th birthday, with congratulations and best wishes for many more happy, productive years. Thank you, Mr. Beatty. Okay. Yeah, no. You know it was a beautiful shot.
One, two. Happy birthday. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Bowden. Thank you, Mr. Mother. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
Thanks for having me.
They don't realize that you had to know.
That is so true. Great to meet you. Thank you. Y'all have a good meeting.
You too, thank you.
I'll be back to visit y'all when I don't have him.
Continuing on with our work session, Judge Blunt is here.
I'm here just to support Commissioner Wright.
All right, that will come in a few minutes at the regular meeting, or during the meeting at your home.
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Engineer, Russell.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Under new business, we do have a personnel request for an employee that has successfully completed his probationary period, so we're recommending permanent status for him. That memo is in your agenda package. We have a monthly project update. When we typed up the update and sent it in earlier last week, we put on there that mowing contractor should be starting soon, and they've already started since then. And have actually already gotten a lot. They're moving very quickly. So they're in the south. They came in from the south to the county this time. They've been mowing south of us for the state. So normally they come in from the north, but they kind of do it backwards this time. We also have an item that we handed out to you that's not on your agenda, but it's a proposed road vacation, and it's a memo that looks like this. So we've been approached by the landowner that owns all of the abutting land to this roadway, and he's interested in having the commission vacate this road, and I think it's an excellent idea. So we're just bringing that to you. I mean, I can put it on current business at your next meeting, or I don't know if it requires a vote for us to begin the process or not, but
I have a question.
okay.
Where is this in regard to the backside of Red Lumber? I know where Child Road is. I got that.
If you went up on 231, do you know where Mr. Hughes lives? Hughes, Mr. Hughes?
I know where the building is.
Well, no, on Old 231.
Oh,
So
I don't know where.
it's north of there, but that's this is a dead end dirt road. It
So this won't affect any citizens? Okay.
Yeah, he owns all of the abutting land.
Well, I knew he owned a lot there.
Yeah.
I didn't know if there was any houses in that area that would be affected by it.
Right, and this is, as we clarified in the memo, this is the portion that lies east of County Road 7724, Child Road.
Okay.
So the road actually comes all the way out to
Old 231.
231.
Okay.
But we're just we had on the agenda, or that we had tonight. Under current business, we have a memo for the ER Bridge project on County Road 6618, which, you know, we are in the process of, actually have the contract, which now has been executed as required by the contractor, have it here tonight for the chairman to sign. So, should be within a couple of weeks. Hopefully the contract will be getting started on that one. But we need to request of you a loan, short-term loan to cover payments on that project and also on the other ER project. We don't know yet exactly when we're going to be able to bid that one out, but it is moving along, so we hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to do that. But I have a memo in your agenda package requesting a short-term loan up to $1 million. Just as a reminder, you know, we've done this on several projects in recent years, and just recently, actually. These are very reimbursable type projects, so we don't get any money fronted. You know, we have to actually pay the contractor and then turn around and file for reimbursement. So the loan would just be to make those payments, and then as soon as we get reimbursement, we turn around and pay the loan down. That's how we do that. And there's also a 20% match required, and we're proposing to use the lodging tax fund, and that's actually covered in our proposed budget for next year, which you can consider. So I think that was, we've had some, you haven't voted on that, on where to get the money for the match yet, I don't believe, but we have had some conversations about it, and I gathered that the general consensus was that y'all wanted to use the lodging tax fund for that match money. So if you'd rather use some other fund, that's of course fine with me, but we have actually included that in our budget for next year. So the next thing under current business for us is the one that Commissioner Wright's been waiting for, especially. That's the block grant award for County Road 7749 and County Road 2256. Yeah, all of it. All of it. Especially Commissioner Wright. We actually only had one bid this time, but we were able to, make those changes that, like he asked us to, rebid it, and we did save a good bit of money. So now that we know what this amount is, what this low bid amount is, we have also included this in our budget for next year, and made the arrangements for the cash match that we'll have to provide for that. So it's all at this number that we're recommending. It's all taken care of.
Is that the 459 number?
It is the 473 number.
255?
Yes, sir. And the difference between that is on 2256, the difference is between a hot mix asphalt pavement layer or a chip seal. And so for that, we can do a chip seal if you'd like for us to, but for that small amount of money, I think the difference is about $14,000 or something like that.
Takes it right.
You get a better pay.
Takes it right.
Everybody would be more satisfied with that. So that's what we're recommending. That's the alternate option number one there, along with the base bid that we're recommending.
Okay.
For that. Next, we have our annual bids for goods and services. And those were all included in your agenda package. And so bid number one is asphalt and paint mix and coal mix. Bid number two is concrete. Number three is pest control. Number four is hauling. Number five is stone and gravel. And number six is right-of-way chemical brush treatment. And I believe that's all of it. So, all of the bids there, along with our recommendations,
Questions?
What's the start of the time on that 2618 in the contract?
What's the time required?
Yeah, what are they allowed?
Well, after we issue notice to proceed, I believe it is, it's either 7 or 15 days. But I've got it with me, I can look and tell you during the break.
What do we estimate that's going to be? Like 6 months, 2 months?
No, it's more like 3 months that's actually the amount of time that's allowed in the contract. But it's a working day basis.
So approximately 45 months.
Right. If we have really good weather this fall, I don't see it taking more than 3 months. But if we have some bad weather or some wet weather at the wrong times for them, it could push it out a little further. I'm hoping we can have a ribbon cutting for New Year's Day. But that may not happen.
I'm still sitting there waiting on 7749, not gonna be, wait too long.
Well, it's right there in front of you. All you got to do is make the motion in the regular meeting to award it. We'll be moving forward.
Anything else?
That's all we have.
Anybody else have any questions or comments?
Chairman,
Yes, sir.
two things came up this afternoon. Need you to, I'm just too busy trying to get here early. I'm sorry I didn't holler at you on the phone, but on between 223 and 29th Pines at the what is it? It goes through the lake.
6640.
Coming down that hill, if you're coming from 29 going towards 223 on the right. Got a call there, some pretty bad washouts right up next to the white line that somebody had gone off, eased off the road a little bit. They were deep enough that it popped some tires. Wants to check that in, and actually the chairman of the Crenshaw Commission called me this afternoon and said there's a water. Who has the water in Shady Grove? Is that Pike County or is that going to be coming out of Pine Level?
That's going to be probably Pine Level. I think Pike County goes close. I'm not sure exactly where they stop, but
I think which money is to ease up right at wherever crossing in Shady Grove. It appears there's a water line leak that if it keeps on unattended might cause some problems on the side of the paved road right there. Somebody saw that and called this evening.
Anything else? Thank you, Russell. Okay, thanks. EMA, 911. David, you got anything to add?
Just want to keep talking about it.
We'll later.
All right.
Attorney report out.
No report.
All right, Commissioner Wright on the Neesville voting precinct.
Yes, a few years ago, we had talked about moving the vote precinct down to the storm shelter